Hi cozy friends! This vlog we're just gonna do a bunch of random stuff together, alright? It's kind of a weird in between. There's a lot of stuff going on. So you're just gonna come along with me for whatever, just kind of random stuff. Hi friends, we are going shopping. Maya and I are going shopping and we are both just really craving fall shopping. I'm sorry. I know it's early. I know it's early. We just want to see what's out there. If you are not ready for fall, I respect you. I respect your respect for seasons. I have no respect for the sanctity of seasons. You can step away from this. You can save it for later, okay? But if you're excited about fall, you want fall to come here now, then come along with us shopping. We're gonna go to like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Michael's, all the places. But I already did go to Bath and Body Works, so I'm gonna give you a little haul time. They were having their like sale, semi-annual sale. I think it was right after the semi-annual sale. It was still like buy one, get one candle. And so I've been saving this so that I can do a haul with y'all. And it feels very 2000s. I'm kind of loving it. It's very 2010s. The first most exciting thing, because I saw this on TikTok and I was like, oh, they're not gonna have it. They're not gonna have it. Look at this. It's a little plug-in and I do not use the wall plugins. I don't use the wallflowers because they are not good for you, which the candles are also, but I'm just gonna warm them up. I'm not gonna burn them. I know, it's still poison. Just let me have this, okay? But this is so cute because it's a light. It's like a little nightlight type thing. And the back has like these little patterns. They're like books, glasses, and leaves. And then when you plug it in, it lights up all along the wall, all of these patterns. So cute, and it's just like a little bookshop, a little pumpkin. It even says, let's read on the side. I got the perfect autumn hand soap, a day at the cafe soap. And maybe in the kitchen or in the downstairs bathroom, I don't know, but I love the design. It's so nostalgic, I love it. And then the 4 candles that I got, because it was buy one, get one free. I was like, I'll get 2, and I get 2 free. Pumpkin carving. I had never seen this one before. Mind you, I haven't bought Bath & Body Works candles since I was like living in Daly City. Pumpkin carving, well, back when I was buying Bath & Body Works candles, they did not have the scent pumpkin. I don't know. But the notes are freshly carved pumpkin, spiced pumpkin seeds, and smooth brown sugar. It's so nice. It's kind of like a good like Christmas fall mix candle, I think. Oh, you're just in time. Have you seen, you didn't look at the haul yet, did you? Oh. And let me tell you the notes. The notes are pumpkin.
Don't do that.
Oh, there's 2 monarchs flying around. Look at them.
Oh, they're together. They're in love.
Oh, they're doing a dance. Love actually is all around. I was just telling them. I don't remember the scent pumpkin carving when we were getting Bath and Body Works candles back in the day. Just like a deep vegetable, but it's not. It's mostly sweet. That's what's nice about it is it's not. It really isn't that seasonal. No. Like, well, it is. First smell, yeah. It is. But then you're like, it's almost Christmas and fall. But then you're like, you know what? It's kind of just spicy. And that's why you should pay $26.95.
You've got fresh pumpkin coming in.
It's crazy that these are actually $26.95 because I would not.
Insane.
Yeah.
$30.
Yeah. Leaves classic.
I remember leaves.
It's classic.
Yeah.
Golden nectar, red apple, clove spice.
Golden nectar.
It also has, it's very Christmas forward, but then you give it an extra. It's a good November. You give it an extra smell and it goes into, no, it's just leaves, you know? It's just, I'm crunching on leaves. It's getting cold.
I hear what you said. First
it's raining. You will not like this one.
Okay.
Pumpkin pecan waffles. You will hate this one. But it also smells like a cereal. And I think it's Captain Crunch, just the berries.
Because you said that, it made it okay.
Okay. Pumpkin spice latte. I feel like you would think you wouldn't like this one, but it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
You get me going like this.
No.
Okay, good.
Well, you just did it again. So.
But I didn't have the love in my eyes.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yay! Shopping time. I was at Marshall's, I was looking at the syrups that they had in a section like this, and this lady came up and was like, "Are you looking for the mushroom coffee?" So, "Are you looking for the mushroom coffee?" Everybody's, I'm not exaggerating, everybody's looking for the mushroom coffee these days. It's like coffee, but it's made out of mushrooms. It's like $20 on Amazon for 10. That's why I come to Marshall's, get it from Marshall's. And then I looked down and I was like, "Oh, there's some right there." And she goes, "Oh, it's right. You're right, it's right there." She said, "Well, have a good day." I said, "You too."
Did she grab it?
I don't know. I walked away. I just wanted to be in the conversation, but I also wanted to be out of the conversation.
Oh.
Someone put it there. I can't. Should we get a lighter one too, just to...
No, I don't like that one.
Oh my God. We should get one of these to make a little garden, like house. Pumpkin garden house. We're unstoppable.
I'm not so back.
Oh man. They thought they could stop you. Oh. Yeah.
You didn't think I could do canned corn?
No. Cornucopia.
Yeah.
The harvest basket for tomatoes and such. Right, okay. You just
Sorry.
needed the context?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. It's fall. It's fall. I do like the pecan pie. I like the pecan pie and I like the little spiced drink. Oh, you just got a pecan pie on your shelf? Come on, get real. Get real. Okay, we do have to lock in for these Judies. I know we have one sunflower. We don't have one like this. Yeah, this is really nice. Pumpkin pie. Well, you know what we have to do? You know what we did last year is put these ones outside. Too much. Flannel.
They're football.
Because it's football season, baby.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Football pisses me off.
You don't remember, I was just saying this morning, I miss Good Morning Football. Every morning, Ryan would put on Good Morning Football. Good Morning Football.
No.
You don't remember that last year? You were gone. This is bad. Sparkling cider. There's hope. Wait, I blacked out. Was that one good?
It's not like leaves.
It's like chapstick. Like you just ate chapstick accidentally. It's not bad, but it's not good either. I'm not even gonna try pumpkin buttercream. Doesn't even make sense.
Lip on it a little bit.
I'm not mad at this one.
Smells like butternut.
It does. Actually, that's one I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at that. Butterscotch. Soup candle. Wait, I kind of like the soup candle. The soup is really good.
You know what?
Wait, smell it. I feel like 2 of these would be cute and it would last through. Wait, I need you to know. I came over here and went, oh, and then I realized we do this every time we come here.
It's worth it.
Just a little baby. Wow. You guys, watch Maya for me. Go.
What is that? The minute she turns the corner, I'm leaving. How's it going? Well, I was in the middle of a conversation, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in. Salted caramel. This is like, I mean, come on. What's this? What's this? Is this a caramel plant? Oh, those are spices. I want to get in the cart so badly. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Dill pickle popcorn? Where?
I'm taking you guys back. Oh, that is cute. What is it? Just a,
It's a clown.
but like, what is it?
What?
Got ghost, got pumpkin, got wizard. I got a fun package in. It's a technical PR package, but I feel like it's kind of more like online friend mail. But this is from the company, The Daily Grind, which is owned and run by Angie. Her YouTube is Angie Bella Marie. I know she recently made a new YouTube, and that YouTube is called A Little Escape with Angie, but I recently came across her YouTube videos and I just love her personality. I don't know, I love her. I love when people are so genuinely themselves, and I feel like she's just one of those people. Like, I say this every time, but my favorite creators, like the creators I get the most parasocial with, are always Canadian and she's Canadian. They're so genuine. I don't know. I just always get parasocial with them. I'm like, we would be friends in real life. So sorry, you're my friend now. Anyways, A Little Escape with Angie is her new channel. We were talking in the DMs because she was like, I just recently got into gaming, or at least like came across cozy gaming and stuff, and like, what games do you suggest? So I sent her over some suggestions based on the things she said she likes. Anyways, then she was like, wait, I want to send you stuff from my company. And I was so excited because I've seen her talk about it on her vlogs, and I was like, oh my god, yes! I have a huge package. She was like, do you want anything specific? I said, send me whatever. And so one thing I see immediately is a blanket. Oh, I took a look. It's plaid on one side, and then it's like little like coquette flowers on the other side. This is gonna be so cute in the hobby room. Oh, look at this. It's so heavy. It's so cute. It's so cute. Are you kidding me? Okay, so we have one of the binders. This is like a little binder. You put rings in it. There's something about a gift when someone like pays attention to you and the things you like and your aesthetic. It's just so sweet. It's just so sweet. The planning system. Oh my gosh, then we have little dividers. This is so cute. I just know this is a candle and I'm so excited to smell it. You guys know how much I love stationery. Ooh, there's a little quote on it. Wait, that's so cute. These pages hold the big unspoken things, the goals I don't say yet, the plans that scare me, and the version of me who dares to try anyways. This isn't hiding, it's building and quiet. One day the world will see, but for now, the bravery lives here. It's a little notepad. Ready, set, glow. Ooh. That's a really good like spa bathroom for the bath candle. I opened it like this and I was like, so many pens. Angie, you spoiled me. This is so cute. Thank you so much, Angie. Okay, y'all, if you want to check out her shop, it's The Daily Grind, and check out her YouTube channel. Cutest, sweetest woman ever. On to the next thing, let's go. I'm sick, and that sucks. I was trying to take the time to recover, but now I'm in like the antsy stage where I'm like, okay, I'm like, feel myself getting better, but I'm ready to go do stuff. And by go do stuff, I just mean around the house. And that was after we came back from New York, which was so much fun. I had so much fun in New York. I am not a New York gal, but Ryan is a like type A planner, planned the whole weekend, has been planning it for like months and months, and in like an Excel sheet, Excel doc. And also his brother and his brother's girlfriend came. We like to travel together sometimes. But it was so fun. He like planned such a good mix of things. We tried so many bagels. We tried Liberty bagels, pop-up bagels, Apollo bagels. Pop-up was my favorite. I loved the salt bagel. And then we went to Kat's Deli, which was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. I saw Wicked, which was my 4th time seeing it, like in the theater production. And I think this was the best time. Which makes sense, it's Broadway, but I think it was definitely the best time. The Glinda was phenomenal. And Elphaba, her pipes were crazy. But yeah, New York was fun. I masked on the plane. I did hand sanitizer every single second. Anytime I touched anything, I did hand sanitizer. And I still got sick. Here we are. Today I am filming something for my gaming channel, trying out Discounty, which is like this cozy game convenience store, I think. Like a market simulator, but there's also like a storyline. So yeah, I'm gonna get into that and then we'll do some other stuff. Okay, we're done with that. I wanted to chat about this TikTok I saw. It was this woman who was talking about how in high school, she was a very miserable person and she surrounded herself by other miserable people because she was miserable and that was familiar to her, and it felt validating to be like, right, these people are miserable. So it makes sense that I am too. And she talked about how there was this girl in school who was always joyful and happy and smiling, and they would always make fun of her and call her weird. Like, it's obviously put on, it's obviously an act, it's just weird. She talked about how it wasn't until she got older, went to therapy, worked through some things internally, and became a happier person at her core that she realized she only felt that way about old girl because it was an unnatural thing to her. She hadn't been experiencing joy. And so seeing joy on someone else was foreign and weird. To her, she'd never experienced that, and she'd never tapped into what joy felt like and looked like. And it made me think about a lot. It made me reflect on a lot, because I think that in my life, I've always been the person on the other side of that. I've always been the like joyful, optimistic, positive person that I think a lot of people look at and try to knock down a peg or try to bring down to their like miserable mindset, or like more positively, they want to be around you because they also want to feel that. They also want to like live in that joyous, positive mindset. But either way, I think I've always attracted people that tend to fall into misery and negativity a little bit more, whether that's attracting their criticism or attracting their like attention. I often see the best intentions in people. I often, and this is not all the time, and I am not joyful and happy all the time. I sometimes, in my worst state, I am critical. I can be mean when I'm thinking about something, and when I'm being critical and judgmental. Like, I can fall into those states too, but my more natural state is like assuming the best in people and giving people the benefit of the doubt. And because that is my natural state, I assume everybody else operates that way. But when you are somebody that assumes positive intent, you let in way too many people that should not be let into your life, into your mind, into your body. I went through such a long phase of like from high school all the way to probably till the frontal lobe developed, like 25, where I just let people in my life that would constantly criticize me, constantly bring me down, whether it was a romantic partner or a friend. Not all of my friends, I had some really, really great friends. I was drawn to them because I saw that they were insecure, or they like needed encouragement, or other people dropped them, and I was like, but I see the potential in them, or like I see the humanity in them. Positive. Because those people then go, oh my gosh, this is like a joyful, happy, positive person. They either want to be around you because they hope that they can feel the same way, but then end up unfortunately falling into old patterns, or they want to find the way that they see themselves and the negativity and the criticism they turn inward. They want to find that in you, and they want you to feel that too. It's almost like they feel personally affronted by seeing somebody else operate in a way that removes themselves from criticism. You know, like if I'm running around joyful, happy, just doing what I'm doing, excited about what I'm excited about, and it seems like I don't ever hold myself back and internalize other people's critiques, then the toxic person is like, that's not right. That's not right. I'm critical of myself. She needs to be critical of herself. Somebody needs to tell her the things that she should be critical about and self-conscious about, as if it's not like a learned practice to not feel that way, as if it's like naivete and obliviousness versus like years of work in accepting who I am and liking who I am and liking how I go about things, you know? And so I think that mistake is made often, and was made often in the relationships I was in, where it was like people assumed I was naive and silly and hadn't opened myself up to criticism on the things that I liked and the way that I was, when really it was just like I was secure in myself. And like all of these people tried to critique me, tried to like knock me down a peg, always like made little comments if I tried something new, if I changed something, if I changed my hair, if I tried new stylish outfits, if I was really into my video games, whatever. It was always a critique. It was always, that's stupid. It was always, why do you do that? It was always, that's ugly, that's whatever. And I'd be like, okay, you know, I know that you're making that comment out of insecurity, so I'm not internalizing that. They would see that it wouldn't bother me, and it would just make them want to criticize more, when like I'm not gonna feel insecure for that because I'm secure in who I am. I'm rambling, but it took me way too long to realize that letting these people into your life and seeing the humanity in them and seeing why they do the things they do, understanding that it's based in insecurity, does not mean it's right, does not mean they should have a space in your life, does not mean just because their comments and their criticism doesn't actually affect you because you're secure, doesn't mean they have any right to your time, to your mind, to your mood, to anything. That it took me way too long to realize that. And it took me way too long to realize like not everybody is like that. And there are people that are not so miserable as to need to bring everybody else down to where they are. I eventually cut all those people off. I do not welcome any person into my life like that anymore. Anytime there's like any weird little comment, you're donezo. You're donezo. Like you are done. You are done. There's literally no reason to communicate like that with anybody. I was like, eventually they'll see. Eventually, you know, they do see the best of me. They just have their moments. They don't. They genuinely view the world negatively. And that could change, but it's not right now. This is just how they view the world. They view the world negatively. They view it critically. They're seeing you in a critical light because they see everything in a critical light. And they're not giving you the benefit of the doubt. They're not. That was a hard pill to swallow because it meant like, yes, some people are not redeemable. Maybe in the long term they are. But in your life, in the role that they play in your life, they don't have to be redeemable. Exit them from your life. And so that's what I did. And I'm much happier for it. And that's not to say like, everyone has their moments. My bestest of friends have their moments too. And I know when they do. And I know that it's like just a bad day. And then I can say, hey, you having a bad day? Yeah, having a bad day. All right. And I know when I'm feeling that way, I can immediately recognize when I'm getting more critical and mean. And it's because I'm not having a good day and like the state of the world is affecting me and I'm feeling hopeless and pessimistic. And so then I'm turning that outward. And then I can immediately adjust because I know that that's not me. Anyways. That was all such a ramble. I feel like it's an important conversation to have because I just feel like it's not often a conversation of like, hey, the way that you view the world that's not how life has to be. Especially these days, I feel like it's a really good time to turn inward and think about, am I projecting how I view the world onto other people? Am I either giving them too much of a benefit of the doubt, or am I overly critical of them because I'm not in a good place myself, and that's how I talk to myself, and that's how I would see myself. Now when the world is bringing us a lot of like doom and gloom in both in environment, in circumstance, and in just like messaging, I feel like it's a really good time to be as self-aware as possible, be as self-aware and self-analytical as possible, and think about like, where are my emotions coming from? Is my initial reaction to this video I saw or this like thing that somebody said in my life, is my initial reaction something that I can trust? Is it something that's coming from a good place, an understanding place, or is it something that's coming from a critical place or a like conditioned place? Don't take your immediate emotions and immediate reactions as truth, because they usually aren't. Look at them, observe them, and be like, wow, I wonder why I reacted that way. I wonder why I feel that way about this. I feel like that's especially true with like content. I see this so much in like other creators' comments where it's like creators saying something and then people are getting so defensive in the comments, and it's like, they didn't say any, what about this? What about this? I don't do this. They didn't say any of that. If your initial reaction is like defensiveness, let's all step back. Let's all step back. I have to do that all the time. I'll get a little defensive and I'm like, whoa. They didn't say anything about if the shoe fits. Why am I getting what? Ooh, and then I have to regulate. I have to realize that that emotion is mine and figure out where it came from. You know what I mean? The only other thing I have to soapbox about is that like joy is a learned skill. I think it's a learned skill, and it's not the like, if you're just depressed, be happy. It has nothing to do with like mental health. It has nothing to do with that. This is just like a mindset, a reframing, ideology, all of that. Like positivity is a learned skill. It's rooted in gratitude. It's rooted in looking around, and instead of noticing all of the bad things, you're just noticing the good things. You're noticing the opposite thing. You can either do one or you can do the other. Is it probably easier to notice all the negative things? I think if you've trained yourself to do that over the years, yes. But now in my life, it's actually harder for me to point out the negative things because I've trained my brain to be positive and optimistic. And if you are hearing that and you're saying that sounds fake, that sounds impossible, that sounds wrong, that is exactly what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about, of like, because you haven't experienced that, it feels wrong and it feels unnatural to you, but it is true. Like, you are not broken, you are not unfixable, you are not set in stone. You can always evolve, and you can always change your mindset, and you can always reprogram your mind to look at the world differently, to look at people differently, to mostly look at yourself differently, because when you look at yourself differently, you look at everything else differently. When you are kind to yourself, when you're nice to yourself, when you're encouraging to yourself, you are to everybody else too, within reason. It's not that you are in a permanent state of joy and happiness. It's not a toxic positivity thing of like, you always have to be happy, you always have to be joyful. No, every emotion is healthy and normal to feel. I feel angry, I feel mad, I feel critical, I feel guilty, I feel shameful and sad, and I feel every single emotion, but I also try to tap into joy and happiness, elation and excitement, all of those things just as much, because you can. It might be harder to do that on some days, but you can, because there's so much to be excited about. Just as much as there is to be stressed and worried and pessimistic, there's just as much to be excited and hopeful about. And I think that's a really radical thing, to lean into joy and hope in the world that we're living in right now. You know, be sad, be angry too, be mad too, find your outlets for that. Don't turn your back on all of the positive sides of the emotion wheel. If you are somebody who leans into joy and positivity and happiness, don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people criticize you. Don't let people talk to you crazy. I had to grow a backbone. I felt like the meanest person in the world when I did, and when I had to set boundaries, and when I had to say, don't talk to me like that. I felt like the meanest person in the world. Do not let people talk to you crazy. It doesn't matter if you internalize it or not. Don't let those people into your life. And if you're on the other side of things, if you feel like you do constantly look at the world with negativity, if you're like, I don't believe that real joy is out there, I believe people are faking it. I think it is time to reflect, see how you're talking to yourself, and see how you're perceiving the world, and see if maybe there's a little reframing to be done. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think. I'm curious if any of that resonated with you. I assume y'all are smart enough to know that I do not mean these things, but I do not mean this in the context of mental health. This has nothing to do with like clinical depression, mental health. That's not something you can just like snap out of, reframe. That's not what I mean. So please know that that doesn't apply here, but okay. On to the next thing. Today I'm feeling so much better, you guys. I'm like, it's like night and day. Today I want to do some organizing. I want to like, just get a couple things together in my life. Travel and sick, I've just been like, frazzled. And so I want to organize some different spaces that I've been putting off in the house. One of them is this closet, okay? It's terrifying. Don't look, stop. The next thing is the cleaning supplies. We have cleaning supplies in the laundry room up here, and they're just thrown in here, not organized. Over here, not organized. That's the other thing I've been meaning to organize. And then the last thing is this. This cabinet is just this. Oh, in my office, I just need to do a refresh in my office. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, sneak peek at fall stuff. I started bringing all of the fall stuff out, but that's for a future video. You'll see that soon. But I'm filming a bunch of like short form stuff with it, and make sure you're following me on like Instagram and TikTok, because sometimes I post some of the makeovers there first, sometimes I post them here first. It just depends. So make sure you follow me on both. My little plug. Okay. So we just put down all of the pea gravel pebble stuff outside. I don't know if I ever showed you that, so let me show you. These also, by the way, are growing so well, and I have to keep diverting them onto his little stick to anything. Look at them, look how they stick on. So I have to divert them over here. Here's the gravel. So we got this all the way out there, and then we have these stones to walk on. I have these here as like measurement guides. Here's where we're gonna have the raised beds, and then have an arch where all of the like pumpkins and peas and whatever will go. Look at that. Look at that. Thriving. The tower garden, thriving, you guys, thriving. It's like beautiful, huge lettuce and kale, and I don't even know everything we put in there, but so much material for salads. We've got so much. I think that's all the outside updates. But yeah, the gravel is so nice. It's perfect for a place like Southern California, where you should have something that's like drought tolerant and you don't have to just constantly water it. I can't wait till we have the raised beds. I feel like that's gonna add some color. I found someone to do our fireplace. So y'all know our fireplace. It looks like this right now. It's looked like this since we moved in. So I found someone that does everything. They do repairs, they do cleanings, and they do like a remodel. So it should be a pretty straightforward process, I hope. I don't know, but somebody's coming tomorrow to do like the inspection, see what needs to be done. We'll have an actual fireplace here. It's gonna be so pretty. I really want it done before Christmas. I understand fall is optimistic, but I at least want it done for Christmas so that we have like a cute little mantle and we can put our real TV over there, because we just have that one. Oh, Chila. He never sits here. Why are you sitting here right now? You just being a model? Hey, I got distracted mid filming this TikTok because I was cleaning this area. Oh, the sink. We clean the sink often. It just gets grimy even though we clean it often. I looked it up on TikTok, like what helps, and they said power paste. So let's try it. Let's see. I don't know. We're testing it out together. Let me read the directions. Easy peasy. So we dampen this. Get a little paste going. Ooh, wait. Can y'all see that? Oh, that's good. I've scrubbed this with a regular sponge and it didn't do shit. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Wow. Oh man, look at that. Oh, and it works on this part too. Oh, is it rubbing off a layer of porcelain? It's very possible. It's very possible. Ah, I broke my nail. Beautiful. Wow, I wish I could have done like a close-up before and after because that was beautiful. All right, back to filming, and I'll see you when we start to organize. Okay guys, here's the closet that I need to organize. So I'm just gonna take everything out that can be taken out and then we'll walk through.
Got two options, promising. Yeah, they're both, you know, this one's skinnier, this one's a little longer. Okay, this one will probably be best. I'll just return this as long as that works.
Okay, thanks babe.
Yep.
I have one bag of tool stuff, miscellaneous. Thing of tools that I don't need to have in here. They can all be in the garage. We've got extra leaves for our dining table out front. I think those should stay in here. That makes the most sense in terms of proximity, and it's a pantry situation anyway, so I think that makes sense. I don't even know what all of this is, so let me just go through this. Okay, now this is just completely clear. So I think I'm gonna move all of these syrups like here, displayed here. I'll leave that for cat stuff. Teas I found. Here's more like seasonal teas. Now I'll do the cat area. A bunch of tea words. I'm gonna put the cat cleaning stuff back there too. All of the cat stuff is up here. Like, so now when I'm running around the house, like, where's that one cat thing? I don't have to do that anymore. It's all here. And then moving down here, we have our seasonal syrups and our like less used syrups. And then over there, we still have the ones that we use often, like every day. But then we'll have seasonal here, so we can come in here and like swap out if we want to. We have extra milks, we have extra matcha teas displayed all right here. There was just a huge cardboard box of all of our medicine, but like random medicine stuff. I'm gonna go through it, see if anything could be thrown away. If not, I'm gonna put it in this little cabinet over here. Most of the stuff was expired and I threw it away. So it's good to go through your medicine every once in a while. Okay, the closet's done. What was once a cramped, crowded disorganized closet. Now there's function, there's movement, there's space to get back over here if needed, although that's specifically stuff that I don't need to get to often. We've got our syrups here, we've got our backstock over there, and some extra pantry storage. We've got our teas down here, and then up here we have all of our cat stuff. We have food ready to restock. We've got tea words. We've got any medicine and grooming stuff, cleaning stuff. Yay! Okay, on to the next. Next is this drawer, this cabinet, that is mostly just stuff that we take with us when we are traveling or like going out for the day to put in our purse. So if we need any medicine, any like breath mints, any masks, that needs to be just generally organized. Like all of the stuff is in the right place mostly. It just needs to be like organized. Let's organize this. Let's get to it. Can't explain how good it feels to have this organized. So the top, the bow is for glasses, keys, wallets, extra cash and coins, and then random keys that we have for all of the doors in the house that we don't totally know what they're for. Medicine, we have hygiene, we have masks, we have beauty stuff, scissors, and don't look at my feet, dogs are out. We have scissors, box opener, hand sanitizer, lozenges, tissues, wet wipes, miscellaneous. Okay, all light bulbs and plugs in here. And then we have all kinds of house stuff, batteries, tape, and then miscellaneous house stuff. Well, there we go. Luckily, since everything does have a place in here, that was kind of a quick and easy clean. So I have that. I have a hook for that back there. I have a hook for this little step stool. This guy just kind of leans because it's in the bucket. This guy kind of leans because it's too big for anything. And then all of these things either have a hook or are attached to this, which is nailed into the wall. And then this is attached to this. So this is a nice organized little closet when it is organized. Hey, that works. Hey, that works. Like we have so much. What is, okay, I need to show you guys. Okay, it's just nonsense up here. It's just nonsense. Like, why are paint touch-up things in here? We have drain snakers. That's actually very helpful. I didn't know we had that. This is for cleaning the laundry lint thing. I have 2 of them for some reason. I just feel like there should be some kind of tiered thing happening here. I stole a tier from over there because it wasn't being used well. So going here, not necessary right now. Need the ironing board without the iron, right? Right, okay. Floor wash, I feel like we can put underneath down here. Drain snakers, I feel like should just be upstairs with cleaning stuff because there's nothing down here that needs a drain snake. What exactly is here? Because I want all this to be laundry. Result. we've got floor cleaning stuff and trash bags up there and the iron. We have all of this organized, all the actual cleaning items. We've got all of the laundry stuff there, kitchen cleaning, and then cleaning supplies, and then specialty cleaning items, and then the stuff we use every day. That's the laundry room. All right, y'all, we're in the office. Well, kind of would be cute to have 2 of these chairs, wouldn't it? Have one over here, like you walk in, there's a chair here. I would never sit in it. I would never sit in it. I just sometimes I feel like, I want to change things. I didn't feel that way once in the last office / hobby room. I felt like it was exactly as it should be. I don't know, I'm getting that itch. I don't feel that way in like the hobby room, although I have a lot of stuff I still want to do in the hobby room, like built-ins and all that. But I don't feel that way in the bedroom. I don't feel that way anywhere else. I'm like in here, I'm like, something needs to change. Anyways, maybe I'm just procrastinating. Maybe that's the feeling. Maybe I need to clean. Oh, I found an old plug and play game on eBay. I don't know if anyone else played this game. It's like I think it's called Gigapets, and it was fun. Like you just kind of collect things. That was like the whole game, is just collecting. If you had a favorite plug and play game, I want to hear it. What was it? I know for a lot of you it had to be Dream Life. I never got Dream Life. The only time I even like saw it was at a friend's house, and it was at a sleepover, and I wanted to play it so bad. I saw it at their house and I was like, so anyone want to play Dream Life? Or so you have Dream Life, you guys want to play Dream Life? Everyone was like, no, let's do something else. So I never actually got to play Dream Life, but I know that was a staple for a lot of girly pops. Tidy, it's ready for tomorrow. I have my notes and I have last unboxing of the Littlest Pet Shop. Okay, organized. I have so much work to do. So we're just gonna have a little body double work session together while we just crank out this work for the rest of the night. Yeah, let's do that. So we're just gonna have a little. All right, y'all, it is 1 a.m. Yay. We finished. I'm going to sleep. I love you so much. Stay cozy. Bye.